sort of thing has cropped up before, and it has always been due to human error.
Helps if there's some kind of legal reason behind it, of course, something outrageous to provoke a response.
Tell Rome he can still be of some service. You were talking about an enemies list. That's not a bad idea.
This is a signal from God. We are under siege. The terrorists have opened fire, and we will fire back. It's good to see him so happy.
We must stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
This completely overrides the Constitution. Effectively, it puts you in charge.
These are troubled times, sir. The Constitution could not anticipate them. The national monument is being destroyed. Our democracy is under attack. And if we're to wage war on these foreign infiltrators, certain civil rights must be suspended.
And we must have the tools necessary to protect the American people. The Patriot Act passed overwhelmingly shortly after the September the 11th attack. It has been an effective tool.
When power is seized instead of bestowed, the hand that seizes it is often burnt. The Reichstag must approve this before I sign anything.
In order for the government to carry out necessary procedures against terrorism, Reichstag must support an enabling act. This act is your opportunity to hand power over those that can wield it most effectively. From now on, all legislation will be handled by the administration, which will have sole right to make constitutional changes. Freedoms of speech, association, and the press are temporarily suspended. Privacy rights in relation to telephone and postal communication are revoked. The government assumes the right to intervene in any situation to restore order. The right to draft laws passes from the Reich's President to Chancellor. I offer the Reichstag the chance for peace in Germany.
Never! If you respect our Constitution...
Vice Chancellor, please return to his seat.
I will take any refusal as a statement of opposition. Gentlemen, you must decide. Will it be peace
Every nation in every region now has a decision to make. Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles, über alles in der Welt. Wenn es jetzt zu Schuss und Grüße, Brüder lieb zusammenhält. Auf der Basis all die Welt, on der Welt ist on der Welt. Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles in der Welt. Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles,
Americans are asking, why do they hate us? They hate what they see right here in this chamber, a democratically elected government. Their leaders are self-appointed. They hate our freedoms. They want to overthrow existing governments in many Muslim countries.
No matter what he does, he just gets stronger.
I'll bet the Nazis set the fire themselves.
And at 8:46 we hear boom! An explosion so hard that pushes upwards in the air, upwards. And it came out from below us, from the mechanical room that was right below us. And it was so loud and so powerful that all the walls cracked, the false ceiling fell on top of us, the sprinkler system got activated, and everybody started screaming so loud because they didn't know what was going on. And the first thing I'm going to say is that a generator just blew up on the B2 level, the level below me. And everybody's screaming. And when I'm going to verbalize it, 6 to 7 seconds after, we hear, "Bah!" The impact all the way on the top of the building of the plane. Two different events separated by almost 7 seconds, separated by time. And now, I work in the building for 20 years. I know the difference of a sound coming from the top and one from the bottom. So when everybody started, what the heck is going on? A person comes running into the office saying, "Explosion, explosion." His hands extended, all the skin pulled from under his armpits, on both arms, hanging. And we thought it was clothing. It was part of his clothes. Until he gets closer, he was coming like this, like a zombie. Explosion, explosion. And when I looked at him, I realized it was his skin, like when you take off a glove and you let it hanging. And when I get to see his face, all this part was hanging of his face. And everybody started screaming in horror.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
You want to call your mother or something?
I'm supposed to be right now.
You got to get back.